Hi everyone and welcome back. I've come on because I do a video and it's a swap with the lovely Mella, and she gifted me an absolutely beautiful gift bag, which is this one. And I do have a gift bag to make. Actually, I have a few to make, so I thought what a great idea. Thank you so much. I'm going to remake it, but I've just done it slightly larger, and it's this one. And I've used two 12 by 12 pieces of paper. This is a gift what Steph gave me in the swap, and so is this lovely tag and this ribbon I just picked up from the range a while ago when Steph came. And then on the back it's just got a different pattern on, and I just love how it looks with the different pattern. And it's a really big and deep bag. It's 8.5 inches this way by 3 inches wide, and then it's got a really sturdy bottom on, and that's 3 inches as well. So that's what we're going to make. I'm not going to be using Stampin' Up paper today because I don't always use my Stampin' Up stuff for my Christmas crafts. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I bought this paper, me and Steph got this together, and I just love it. I haven't used it, and I'm going to make my Christmas bags with it. So I thought I'd come along and show you me make one. These are the papers I'm going to go for today. I'm going to stick with the gingham pattern, and then we've got another gorgeous robin here. So that's what we're going to do. You do need two 12 by 12 pieces, and the scoring for this is so simple, and you can really batch make these quickly, and you can keep them flat as well. You don't have to make them up. So what you're going to do is, if you've got directional paper, you want to put it on the directional side, and you want to score at 3 inches and 11.5 inches, and then just turning it onto the short side. Make sure if it's directional, that your bottom is at the top, and you want to score at 3 inches, and you're just going to repeat that with the back. So again at 3 inches, 11.5 inches, turning it onto the side, and again at 3 inches. And that is all the scoring that you need to do for that. We also need, wherever I've put that, I'm using the thick Whisper White cardstock, and you want to make, let me just double check. Right, so that's 8.5 this way, and then you want to go in at 2 7/8 of an inch. And that's just going to slip onto the bottom. And that'll be your bottom piece that makes the inside of the bag that bit more sturdy if you're putting a heavier gift in. So that's quite a thick card. So just place that to one side. Then what we're going to do is fold and burnish on your score lines. Hope you're all ready for Christmas. I'm just got a few more bits to do. My girls break up from school tomorrow. They've got their Christmas jumper day today and the party tomorrow. And then they break up, and I still haven't wrapped all my Christmas presents. And me and my husband usually hide behind the living room door on Christmas Eve. He sits with his back against the door, and we're just rush wrapping everything. So I hope we don't end up like that. Right, so you've got a square here, a rectangle, and a thin rectangle. Remove this thin rectangle completely off. Scissors have got all glue on, and then just angle that up. And again, angle this one up as well. And then for your square, you're going to cut up, and then we're going to notch in, and then just notch off the end piece as well. And then you want to just repeat that process on your second piece. I'm cutting it this way round so that you can see where I'm going. So oops, a rectangle straight and notch in, and then just notch off the last square. and then cut the long rectangle off. I hope I'm in frame. And notch, and then just notch on this top. So that's what you're going to have, 2 pieces like that. And what we're going to do is just attach one on top of the other, like that. So I'm going to use my Tombow glue for that. Oh, I hope you saw all that. Let's just show you again. That's what you're going to have. Your flap, your longer piece, and your thin flap. So you want to run some glue if it wants to come out. All the way along that edge. When I've done this, I've missed a step, forgotten something. I'll just stick this piece on. So just line that up at the top and line that down. Up, like so. Just forgot that on these end pieces you want to just pop it into your scoreboard and score at 1.5 inches down to about 7 inches, like that, and then the same on this one as well. You won't do it like this obviously, but remember to do it first. Down to about 7. Okay. And that's just going to create the closure bit there when you squash your sides in. Oh my goodness, and I've lost my ruler. So you do want a metal ruler, there we go, a steel ruler, and where you created your score, you want to go down, you want to go from that flap, from that corner, I bet you can't see, no, from this corner to the bottom of that line that we just put in. And that's just creating a triangular score. A lot of people do this on their bags. I certainly do. It just makes the crease that bit nicer, I think anyway. And then again, on this one I've got so much stuff on my desk. I don't know if any of you have been following my blog, but Steph Stoker, FEN Cards, did me a gorgeous 25 days of Christmas advent countdown where she gifted me 25 different presents, and I did blog. I've done up to day 12. I have opened more, but it was getting really hard to keep thinking of a lot of things to say every day. So what I've decided to do is I'll do a blog a little bit later on and just show you everything that she sent. So then again, you want to pop some glue on this strip. Again, if it wants to come out, I don't think it does. There we go. And it is really difficult sometimes to see with patterned paper, so I would rather get my head in there. Obviously for the video, you don't want to be seeing my head. So then you'll fold that over, and you could do it this way. Line that up and line the bottom one up as well. And then you can just press that down. And the reason I said that you could keep it flat is because you could keep your bag like that now and then just store it until you're ready to come to use it. So then what you want to do is just give these a little squeeze in the sides And again this side as well. I might have just not quite got that line in because I let my, we'll put that in at the end just because I'd had it glued together. So then I saw a lady on YouTube pop the back flap in and glue these side flaps. Oh, come on. Yeah, glue your side flaps in a second, like this. I'm rushing this a little bit for the video, but take your time. So push those in, and then they will be hidden and concealed within that piece. Then you won't see the flaps from the inside. So again, taking your glue, running it all along the bottom flap. And then just bringing that down like so. Then what you can do is stand up, just get your hand in there and push that down, and as you can see, you can't see them two flaps. Then you want to take the Whisper White piece. I really need to open another glue, but sometimes you think these glues have run out and there's just loads left if you give it a good shake. Okay, and then nicely bring that into your bag. Oops. And then that's going to give you extra support, and it really does give a strong bottom to your bag. So there we go. How cute is that? There's your bag. And then there's that nice folding side, the crisp crease that you'll get. So then what I did was I just took 2 pegs because I just want to hold the sides of my bag closed. And this is what Kay did. She got 2 clips and she popped them on at the side. And you could just leave your gift bag like that. That would look really pretty. What I'm going to do is just take a ruler and a pencil and just measure in 1 inch from either side. So 1 there and 1 inch there. And just put a mark on it. And then I've got a 1/2 inch circle punch. Now I really like the size of this circle. So I'm just going to push it almost as far down as it'll go and pop out them 2 circles. Then I'm going to do the same on the opposite side, almost as far down as it'll go, and pop out them circles. So then you'll have that. That one's a bit high up, but never mind. And I got this lovely ribbon, like I said, from the range. And I think it was in the pound bin, sale bin. And then we're just going to pull that through, giving a good length. I'm going to stick the pegs back on to keep it closed whilst I tie it. I'm just going to cut myself a bit off. And then tie it. Now my bows are horrendous, so I will mess about with this a bit more after the video, but you'll get the idea. I'd never used to be able to do them because of my nails, and I still can't do them, and I've got my own nails. So you'll pop your bow on. I'll have to do like that for now. It's not how I want it, but that will do. And then when you release the clips, how pretty is that? Then all I did, again, from the lovely Kay, who gifted me this beautiful Kiki K Paper Lovers book, I just flip through to find a tag. And, oh, they're stickers. Where's my tags? Here they are. So I'm going to go with Warm Wishes, I think. So these just pop out quite easily. Poke that out, it's gone. And taking some Whisper White twine, I'm just going to cut myself a length. And because we've made those holes so nice and big now, you could also pop handles on the bag as well. It'd look really nice. So I'm just going to, excuse me, cut that off. Bring him back in the bag. We're just going to push that through a hole. Opening this up and bringing that down. So that says Warm Wishes, and then, where have they gone? Oh, there we go. These gorgeous snowflakes that Kay also gifted me. They've already got a double-sided backing on, which is fab. Look where that hangs, and just hang that at the side of your bag, and that's it. How amazing is that? So Kay, thank you so much. I have really lost my crafty mojo. You've just given it me back. Really inspired me to make a super simple but gorgeous gift bag. I just love it. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you've got time to give it a go before Christmas, or change it up and do it for a birthday maybe. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye. Merry Christmas.